Welcome to Successful Living. I'm your host, Rob Auclair, financial planner at Balanced Wealth Management in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. On today's show, we're going to talk about challenging yourself and what the benefits are when you challenge yourself. And if you're kind of struggling in a sense of how to actually find some challenges to overcome, because when we overcome challenges, we have increase of self-esteem, we feel really good about ourselves. So we're going to talk about that. We're then going to be joined by Chad Kritzis. He is our real estate expert from HomeSmart Real Estate. And Chad's going to talk about the current state of the real estate market. He's also going to talk about all the reasons why people are buying and selling and why it's so active in the real estate market. And then we're going to talk about year-end. And can't believe it's already here, but we've got some year-end tax planning checklists and some also non-tax but year-end checklists. We're going to go over that. And then finally, we're going to take a viewer question. So let's jump right in. Today's word of the day is challenge. Challenge is to invite someone to do or say something that one thinks will be difficult or impossible. So when we challenge ourselves, we give ourselves the opportunity for growth. And so it's something that we have to work hard to overcome. And when we do that, we develop emotional and mental strength. And that gives us a boost in our self-esteem and increases our happiness in our lifestyle. So let's take a look at what some of the benefits are when we challenge ourselves. One, we increase self-esteem. We achieve little goals, and we gradually build up confidence and feel good about ourselves. So when someone says, hey, I want to lose weight, they don't necessarily say, hey, I'm going to lose 25 pounds, although many people say that. Instead, they might say, hey, I'm going to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week. They're going to build on those little goals, and that self-esteem is going to get much, much bigger rather than just a quick fix. Number two, some of the benefits of challenging yourself are it helps you identify your goals. So when you challenge yourself and accept the challenge, you have a clear path to the end goal. Number three, it expands your mind. When we challenge ourselves, we learn new things and expand our knowledge, which contributes to our overall self-esteem. We read, we ask questions, we become an expert in that field. When I started in my career, I had little to no confidence in what I was doing, but as the years have gone along, I've gained more and more knowledge by reading, talking to people, and having experiences. Number four, it triggers creativity. So challenges push you and make you find new ways to do things differently if your original way is not working. And then finally, number five, lose the fear of the unknown. Once we face our fears, it becomes a little less scary. And that's really the big thing here in a challenge. A lot of people, we get moving on a day-to-day basis of looking at the same routine every single day. And when I say try to challenge yourself, that's the important piece. So when we actually challenge ourselves, we then can feel a little better about ourselves. So let's take a look at some ideas if you're saying, well, I'm not sure what to do to challenge myself. One is be a little more social. So, I run a close circle of friends that I had since high school. What I try to do is those are still going to be my best friends. They're like brothers to me. But I use my neighborhood, where I live, and what I'm actually going to do to get new experiences and have some new friends there. Number two, get creative. Take an art class. Take a woodworking class. Learn something new that you never thought you could do. People might laugh at this. I can do nothing with woodwork. But I actually think of when I retire, I want to build stuff, and so I'll take classes, I'll do things online. Number three, exercise. This is probably the most common one, where people are like, hey, they get this huge plan in front of them, and they can't achieve it because it's so big. So maybe what you say is, okay, I'm going to walk 5 minutes a day for a week. The next week, 10 minutes a day. The next week, 20 minutes a day. And just kind of build on that. It builds your self-esteem. You feel good about yourself. You get confidence in what you do. Number four, make time for people. Our life is so cyclical and we move so fast. I'm guilty of this all the time. As close as I am to my mom and my sisters, once I actually have had my own family, I don't have as much time to spend with them, and it just kind of gets away from me. So I'm very aware of that, and for me it's, hey, I'm going to try to do a little bit more every week. Number five, get out of your comfort zone. So you know what, when I first got in this business, I was scared to make phone calls, but every day when I finished those phone calls and I was scared to make cold calls, I felt great after that because I challenged something I was scared of. By challenging yourself, you'll raise your self-esteem, feel accomplished, and lead a happier lifestyle. Stay tuned. When we return, we'll be joined by Chad Kritzis from HomeSmart Realty.